folks, main man, Lucky Lancer for Rakdos Midrange and Pioneer. Hope you guys are excited for it. I know I am, at least for the time being. Like I said, my name's Lance. More importantly, my screen name is Major Riot. That is Major_Riot_. That is my screen name on Twitch, YouTube, MTGO, MTGA, and Twitter. Watch this live on Twitch. Please consider following. Watch this on YouTube. Please consider subscribing. This video a thumbs up. And you can also follow me on Twitter for reasons unknown. That's right. Follow Major Riot on Twitch and Twitter. Don't forget to subscribe to Major Riot on YouTube for the low cost of free. Don't delay. Do it now for a guaranteed outburst of rage, confusion, and even sometimes joy. I always have a disclaimer, though. Of course, I am not responsible for your sudden increased top deck only lands, being wrecked by Ragavan, or being unable to find your sideboard cards. If that starts happening to you, it has nothing to do with me. So I put that out there right now. But as you can tell, I do enjoy playing Magic the Gathering. When I play Magic the Gathering, I prefer to play whatever the RCQ season is. Well, I know it's still technically Modern. It's the last weekend for Modern this week. There are no RCQs for me to go to, so it's over for me. I didn't get an invite to RC Portland. I probably still will go. I don't know if I'll play in the main event. I got to try and get through a last chance qualifier, and we'll see how it goes with that. But that's in February. So now I'm just kind of playing whatever I want, and I know Standard's coming up, and we're going to be playing Standard a lot. So I want to give Pioneer one last good kind of hurrah before we just kind of go back to Standard, because Pioneer isn't getting any RC paper tournaments for about a year, which sucks ass. So I want to play this and play with the new cards people are trying out in Rakdos Midrange, one of my favorite decks of all time. And so we're having a lot of fun. Let's take a look at the weather. Everyone's always excited about that. Let's see here. It's a really wet day. I mean, it's another one of those days. It was raining cats and dogs on Sunday, and today it's insane rain again. Weather for Ravensdale. Conditions are rain shower with a temperature of 44 degrees. The wind is blowing from the east at 3 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 96%. So there you go, weather for your friend, Major Riot. It's always wrong about, like, the actual, like, if it's snowing, if it's raining, the speed of the wind. It's right about the temperature, but everything else is generally kind of wrong. Like, I've had it before where it's like, you know, it doesn't say it's raining. I look out the window and it's like just a downpour. I don't know what's wrong with this thing, but whatever. I think it's because this one's a little different. It's off. You know, I don't live in Ravensdale. I live outside. So, you know, it's probably getting downtown. I'm up in the mountains, so maybe that's a little bit. Let's see here. We actually went up 2 followers on Twitter now, 55 followers. I don't know what caused this mass, like, just Twitter follower thing. I mean, 2. What's going on over there? So, and we're still at 353 followers on Twitch, and we're still at 619 subscribers on YouTube. So, shouts all 55 followers on Twitter. Shouts all 353 followers on Twitch. Shouts all 619 subscribers on YouTube. Of course, a massive shout out to all 3 of my Twitch subscribers. It's going to be a little bit of their hard-earned money, very trying and dangerous times. I really appreciate it. It's going way above and beyond the Call of Duty. Obviously, you can spend that money anywhere else, make a lot more sense than here. I appreciate anybody who watches this live on Twitch or record on YouTube. I've always got a particularly massive, robust, adult-style shout-out for those that will contribute financially. Thank you so very, very much. I really mean that. I mean, times are tough out there. They're really tough. Maybe that'll change? Probably not. So let's see here. This is not a fresh league. In fact, this is a league where I'm currently sitting at 3-0 in. Trying to get the 5-0 trophy. It'd be my first 5-0 trophy in Pioneer. Let's see how fast things go south here. And, you know, all I can do is try. So far, this deck's been really impressive, honestly. It just really grinds hard. Really unexpected wins through multiple battle phases sometimes. Just a fun deck. I really am enjoying this. I really got nothing else to say, so let's get on in there. The Yankees did win yesterday. They blew out the Dodgers, so there's one more baseball game for sure today. We'll see if the Yankees can stave off elimination again. It has happened one time in history, never in the World Series, but one time in MLB history, a team has come all the way back from 3-0 down to win the whole thing. Of course, that was Boston against the Yankees in, what, 2004? Yeah, 2004. I remember that. I remember the Yankees taking a 3-0 lead, and I'm like, well, Boston's done. Yankees got to win another World Series. Because, you know, they had won one in 96, 98, 99, 2000. They lost in 2001 and 2003. And I was like, well, they're going back. New York's going back, and they didn't. Amazing. And then I remember just everyone, their mom became a Red Sox fan. I remember that being the most annoying thing about it. That was all of a sudden everybody's like, I've been a lifelong Red Sox fan. It's like, No, you haven't. You just became a Red Sox fan last week, you idiot. Like, it was horrible, especially being from the opposite side of the country, you know, here in Seattle area, where all of a sudden just everybody's got some Red Sox hats and jerseys and shit. It's like, come on. You ain't a Red Sox fan. You're just, you know, or with the right, you know, just a bandwagon fan. Where are those fans now? That's what I ask. Where are all the Red Sox fans? The Red Sox have won more World Series since then, right? They won 07 and what, 2013 or something like that? I can't remember. Have they won 4 in this millennium? I can't remember how many they've won, but where'd they go? You know, like, I tell you why, because they were never here to begin with. They're just fakes, fraudsters, just absolute liars. But yeah, the Kraken, they destroyed the Canadiens yesterday, the Montreal Canadiens. I don't usually get to watch Kraken games, like I say with the Mariners. If they're on the East Coast, they're just too early for me. But I did want to see the score because the Kraken had lost 3 in a row at home, which was sad. And then I saw, wow, they blew up the Canadiens, the 8-2. So that's a good day for the Kraken. I don't know who they play next. I'm so bad keeping track of the Kraken. I really should pay attention more than I do. I do pay attention to them. I couldn't tell you what's going on, like in terms of the next opponent. And then Thursday Night Football's what tomorrow? New York Jets, right? Is it Denver at New York Jets? It seems like New York Jets have played a couple Thursday Night Footballs. Is that right? Alrighty, well, before I officially decide to go first, I do have to reveal a beverage of the day, and folks, it's a good one. I don't mess around hardly anymore. What am I talking about here? I'm talking about a 12-ounce can of Mountain Dew Major Melon. That's right, the pink dew. I always wanted to make a pink dew. They finally did many years ago now, and it was a really good flavor. Like, they didn't fuck around here. They made another good one. We all know the official start of the video is to begin. I crack my beverage is going to happen right now. Here we go. Yeah. Ah, that's good. Yeah, I'm gonna go first. Cannot keep a 0 lander. Whew, it's almost going to ritual for me to sneeze all the time. Yeah, I don't know, guys, why I sneeze so much when I go start the first match here. Yeah, I'll keep here. I just got to figure out what land I went on the bottom. Probably the second Haunted Ridge. It's a little rough. I got to wait till turn 3 to do something, but I think I can do it. I'm going to try, Scott. I really am. I mean, it's not, this is probably not the hand to do it, but I'm going to try it regardless. How you doing, Scott? Glad you're here. Yeah, I'm going to need a little bit of help here against Phoenix. No, that'll definitely help. I take 1 damage, though. I guess just get rid of a slasher. It's a duplicate. Get a land. Well, I mean, I can play Sheoldred. I can now go up the mana curve, so that's all right. Another different fear of missing out. Swing for 2. They don't seem to care. Play a Slasher. This card's great. I'm telling you, it's better than what I thought it was going to be. Like, they got to get rid of this thing. They grab Free the Fae. So they get another Picklock Prankster. That happened so fast I couldn't even see. Sure. Put one on top. All right, here comes a Phoenix. A lot of fear of missing out. All right, let's get Sheoldred rolling here. Good. Picklock, Spell Pierce, and River Glide. They're probably looking for a Lightning Axe there. Maybe they're holding a Treasure Cruise and they're looking for blue land. Well, that they couldn't get a blue land off that. All right, they don't swing. That's also a very fine draw. Here's one of them. I'm going to attack with both. I mean, he might be able to kill my Sheoldred. Why would he take more damage on purpose? Whatever. All right, there we go. All right, let's see here. I do like the Unlicensed Hearse. Anger of the Gods I also like. I do not like Duresses in this matchup. I think they're pretty bad. Probably take out one Unstoppable Slasher. I think that's about right. You drop that Archfiend the Dross on them, they're just like, oh shit. I mean, they gotta take negatives to get there, you know. And they gotta go at least like, I'll keep this. At least, you know, 2 for 1. So a lot of times 3 for 1 because they gotta use Lightning Axe to discard a card and then like hit it with like I can't remember the other card they use, what the name of it is, but you know. All right, I guess I could Thoughtseize them on turn 1 here. I'm always down for that. I'm always happy to do some Thoughtseizing. Thoughtseize, one of my favorite cards ever. So good. All the time. Sure. Let me see more of what you're getting. Puts Treasure Cruise in the graveyard. They also have Treasure Cruise. Well, this is a really interesting hand to keep. I don't know what the point of this was. Fire Impulse, Art Life Phoenix, Fire Impulse. I'm just going to take Treasure Cruise. Like everything else, I'll just fight through the removal. Can't let me drawing 3 cards. Nothing else. I mean, only Picklock Prankster does anything for him here, unless even if they top deck a land. It's like they missed. I'll discard. Just Blightstep, I guess. A little bit scary doing that, but you know, whatever. It's tough to get lands in your graveyard in this format. All right, there's already 4 types. One on the bottom. This deck doesn't. The Phoenix doesn't run a ton of lands. Oh yes, yes please. Give me that. You kidding me? There they go. They got one. I was thinking about, you know, playing Fear of Missing Out. And then, because I could draw another land off it, but I don't want to lose this land. Yeah, I think I was going to do Slasher here. Then get Opt. One on the bottom. All right, they're going to have to Fiery Impulse. Yeah, they're going to have to Fiery Impulse the Unstoppable Slasher. Nothing I can do. I might as well get that card out of their hand. Now becomes like, if I can draw a land here. I don't. Go down to 8. So they got a Treasure Cruise. I might be in trouble. They don't. They have an Artist Talent. They have a Brazen Borrower. Yeah, I'll get rid of that. Get rid of the profs. All right, I'm at 8. Okay, there's a land. Kind of what I needed. They have to kill the fear of missing out. I think. Well, maybe not. And they find another land. They're probably going to return something. Liking the Axe, sending an art like Phoenix. So we have no Artist Talents and Brazen Borrower. That's fine. Start gaining some life back. I like that one. You can return it with Brazen Borrower. Turn the Archfiend the Dross, I mean. If he does like Artist Talent. Okay. It's an interesting play. Like, I don't know. Let's do some math here. So this is going to take him down to 8. As far as I can tell, we know the one card in hand. Take him down to 8. This will take him down to 6. I think I want to still leave up Fatal Push. Or Torch the Tower. I guess they'd have to send back Sheoldred. Down to 14, down to 8, down to 6, down to 4. If I fire up Mutavault, which I can't actually to get the Sheoldred. So yeah, it's just Sheoldred time. Yes! Boom! There we go. There we are. Right on. All right, guys. For the glory here. For the glory. Yeah, let me see who the Kraken are playing next. Kraken are at Toronto tomorrow. Is Montreal really bad this year? Oh, yeah, they're not much worse than the Kraken. They're like 1 game difference. Yeah, they're literally exactly 1 game worse than the Kraken because the Kraken beat them. All right, here we go. Really can't argue with that hand. That's a nice hand there. Thank you very much, Detective Scott Gunsey, for the sugary beverage sip. What is this? Kaladesh? A Johnny Unyielding Prestige. I have some prestiges, not many. I don't get, obviously, I don't play enough to get them. But, you know, I'll start out with Blazemire Verge. Oh, no. Oh, no. I guess I'll get rid of Memory Deluge. This is just non-creature, right? Yeah. Yeah. I guess I'll be playing Fear of Missing Out and discarding a Fatal Push. I could discard a land. I don't know if I want to do that. I think Fatal Push. Yeah, I definitely made the right choice there. You drew that, okay. Run right up the old curve out here. Well, they're a little ways off from having well, I guess not. They could have a Supreme Verdict. I don't know. Let's just attack here. All right, I'm putting all my eggs out there, kind of, sort of. Let's see that Supreme Verdict. All right, now I'll Thoughtseize and see if I can't get a Wandering Emperor out first. That's nice, too. Yes, go to my main phase. A little bit of leg here. All right, let's take a look here, see what's going on. They do not like that. They Dovin's veto. Okay, well, I guess we're swinging here for 6. Might have another get lost coming. No. Okay. I don't lose any life here. I just gain it right back. All right, there we go. Okay, so blue-white control. Been a little bit since I played against this, honestly. The fatal pushes are just super bad. The Reckoner Bankbuster's got to be all right? Bankbuster, Invoke Despair, Ob Nixilis. Do I want to take out the Heartless Act? Like, how much removal am I taking out? Like, at what point am I taking out too much removal? Because I do need removal sometimes, even against their deck. I think it might be right. I mean, Heartless Act, it's just not doing a lot. We'll go with that. They just didn't find their sweepers, so I'm sure if they have sweepers on the side, they're bringing them in. A lot of them do, right? A lot of them have like 2 in the side. 2 main, 2 side. Can't really argue with this either. All right. Well, that's going to be coming in pretty late this time, the Blazemire Verge. I might just discard that. I probably shouldn't, though. I might get a swamp later on. So I'm going second here, so how many counter spells do they have? I mean, I'm going to play 1 spell per turn for a while. Right. Opponent Mole to 5 there. That's very rare to see blue-white control Mole like that. It must have been just getting no landers or all landers. Because they can usually survive off of 3 lands, right? Like, I kept a little bit land heavy. I like, honestly, in Pioneer and Standard having 3 lands in hand, 3 or 4. In Modern, I prefer to have like 2 or 3. It's because in Modern, everything's much more streamlined. Creatures are just cards are getting continuously cheaper that are good. You know, Modern Horizons cards are just cheap cards, you know, like mana cost wise. In Pioneer and Standard, it feels like you're playing real Magic the Gathering. You're playing with how the game was kind of intended to be. But you know, a lot of people don't agree with that. People want to play these ridiculous cards. I prefer playing with the decks that, you know, you think a little, you try to plan things out. Thank you kindly, Bass Billy, or Biley, for the follow. I really appreciate that. Congratulations, Bass Biley. You are the first new follower in nearly 3 months. Thank you so much for that. It's been a real drought for follows. I really appreciate that, Bass, or Bass, Billy, or however you pronounce your name. Really appreciate that, man. Trying to get my camera to focus here. It's not. I don't know what's going on with the opponent. Opponent's salty or something's wrong. Maybe his you know, he didn't correctly put some what do they call that? Insulation on his pipes. It's getting cold out there now, guys. If you got outdoor piping, make sure you put some insulation around it. That way it doesn't freeze and burst on you in the middle of the night. It never happened to me. It doesn't happen to anyone except for one guy I know. And one time I lived in an apartment. I lived in an apartment first 6 years of my adult life. Okay. And I had to live in an apartment, and this person, not directly underneath me, but like a building, the same building, but further down and 3 stories below me, they lived at 2 different apartments. They lived one up north and one where I'm at in the south. And they just decided they weren't going to live there during the winter, and they never turned their heat on because they didn't want to pay a power bill. And of course, eventually their pipes froze inside their walls. and just caused a huge problem for the apartment complex. It was really intense. Sure. Again, guys, I plan on just running up the mana curve. Like, that's what we'll do. I love that. Sure. That only made this card better. Alrighty. Let's see if old Unstoppable Slasher can get in there. Come on, buddy. Take him down to 8 or 9. Can you do it? Can you do it? Oh my god, he's gonna do it! Hacking and slashing. Oh my god. 11 fucking damage. Alright, let's see the Supreme Verdict. There it is, but it comes back. Alright, yeah, Mutavault. And this. I got some cards to discard here. I hopefully don't have a oh, okay. That's still not good. Gotta get everything on this. Draw a card, gain 4 life. Gross. Yeah, see, my removal's gone. But yes, I'd like to discard this and this. Draw more lands. Yeah, that's why I shouldn't take it all my removal, but if I can get an Ob Nixilis, we're in a lot of good shape here. Dude, that's a lot of lands. I'd really appreciate some less lands. You know? Just send in the Slasher. I mean, it's got to block it, so I can waste a creature. When I did that. I gotta remember this only costs 3, not 4. Well, I'm running the risk here of a massive Sunfall or whatever the hell it's called. But that's why I got Takenuma in hand. That's not good. Archfiend the Dross is the only one. Dude, that is so many lands. That's like an insane level of lands I have here. I cannot find my Unholy Annex. I think I have to attack the Wandering Emperor. Yeah, this is too much value for him. Because if I didn't do that, they would just exile my Kikijiki. I'm just waiting for him to have the Sunfall. Duress. No, all right. Wow. I guess we just pass. I mean, I don't know. Getting pretty tough here. Yep. And I have nowhere to remove this card. Maybe I do now. I'm gonna try something a little bit crazy here. Come on, work. Yes. Discard Leyline of Sanctity. That last card must be good. They're keeping it. Hmm. For that one. So just 4 only at this one. If I take out this one. Really got to draw a creature here. Yeah, that's the rough stuff there. Yeah, just I mean, there's no reason. Well, I guess I could block 1 fish, right? Take 1 out. Man, that's a lot of lands. Unbelievable. Yeah, I guess I need to bring in some removal. I need to try and get, like, I guess Invoke Despair is what I need here. This will get rid of Teferi. Oh, no, this came in at flash speed. I'm forgetting that. Oh, yeah, that works too. Yeah. Just you get so overwhelmed by thinking about these planeswalkers. Another Restless Anchorage. He should know this is coming. They're at 3. We tucked it again. 6, 9, 11. Still alive for one more turn. Just so many lands. Just so many lands. All right, I guess I got to bring in like Heartless Act. Bring a couple of those back in. You know. So I need to have removal still. Heartless Act. Force the Tower I still like because it can hit a Planeswalker. It really sucks I never found any of these. What do you take out, you know? I mean, what do you do here? Because these can be really good. Really, really tough. Move that out. Take out a Fable, try to trim down on 3 mana cards. Gotta find a land. They have everything here. I don't think I can beat this guy with his hand. With his hand. I don't think it's possible. So tough the way they they changed this damn thing. No more lights to Fairy, Beza, March, Blood. Okay. Gonna take the Fairy. Yes. Okay, we're in business. Maybe. I knew that would happen. Much rather have that loss than this unholy Annex. I forget Martha Otherworldly Light can do that. All right, swing for 6. Play Slasher. Right now, this thing would only get him an extra fish. I don't have more life than him. I don't have more cards in hand than him. So he gets some fish. That's 6. All right, here we go. Hmm. All right, well, let's Thoughtseize, see what's happening over here. Yeah, get that out of there. Let's draw a card. Oh, hell yeah. All right, well. I guess we do this. Get rid of fear of missing out. No. Get rid of Unstoppable Slasher. Because I won't have a blocker. I think this comes back anyways. Yeah, it does. Sweet. Put him at 6. Put him at 4. Make this a demon. Put him at 2. Come on! I don't think there's anything he can do. I mean, he can draw a card to Fairy. They could go up to 2 cards in hand. Then he'd have to Sunfall. He had Farewell. Farewell might be able to do it. This is 1 card I think he can get out of this with. Because Farewell, but he can get rid of his own Planeswalkers too, right? Does Farewell hit Planeswalkers? I don't remember. Farewell does not hit Planeswalkers, Scott says. All right, well then he can't get out of the Ob Nixilis as far as I can tell either. This is, I guess he could, I mean, I don't know how he gets out of this. Because he could -3. Okay, so he's going to try this route. He sticks that in. Yeah, that thing hasn't worked in like 6 months. For some reason, they never fixed it. I know, it sucks ass. It's a piece of shit. So here he can attack. He can kill one of them. Nothing I can do. Kills the little one. Explores. Finds the Wandering Emperor. Oh my god, are you kidding me? He had the perfect outs? He had the perfect outs? Oh my god, man. Ah! That's insane. I didn't realize that you control a demon. Oh. Well. How do we do this? Power this up, plus it, go up to 14, they go down to 2. And then we just do this. Takenuma. Fear of missing out. Do I put fear of missing out in the graveyard? No. I want to defend my Ob Nixilis, so I cannot attack the Mutavault. I believe it's a Wandering Emperor. It's what they drew for turn, and now they drew something else. This is a tightrope here. They have to attack with a creature. And the Wandering Emperor can get them back up. All right. So tough. I have to block this fish. Come on, don't be a get lost. Leyline of Sanctity. I don't think they want that one. We ain't done here. Need all the mana. Yes. They're still at 2. God, this thing here is going to be tough. Yeah, I know they can, but what else could I do there? Another fear of missing out. Okay. I don't think I can beat him. I think he found the perfect outs. Because he's going to draw a card. He's going to turn this into a flyer. The planes. Just, yeah, I can't beat this guy. Impossible. I can't find a way to kill this guy. This how this always is against these fucking decks. He's just got a Supreme Verdict. I don't have a fucking clue. If I attack, this thing just fires back up, right? And it's a fucking like 3/4. Yeah, I don't think I can win. I needed like Sheoldred. It's unbelievable I couldn't kill this guy. Game's over. Yep. Well, guys, I'm not going to get a 5-0. I couldn't kill this guy. It really sucks ass. It's terrible when things like this happen. I mean, I knew that play, Scott, the Exile the Game, Life with the Fish. What could I have done differently? There was nothing I could have done differently. They would tap their own fish to attack with it, right? And so it was going, they were just going to flash in that anyways to get the life gain. I mean, it's horrible that, you know, that happened. Like, I can't fight through this many planeswalkers. Like, I can't. And, you know, I tried my best, and it's just, there was just nothing I could do. Like, I did everything I could possibly do to beat this guy. The only mistake I guess I made was in game 2, I side out my removal, because I'm not used to, I haven't played Pioneer in a long time. I don't remember them really playing this thing. So, you know, I mean, it's unfortunate, but, you know, I tried my fucking best, but a lot of times your best isn't going to fucking do. You know, I just don't know what to tell people. Like, god damn. So close, but still so fucking far away, man. You just can never get that. You just never get that feeling of satisfaction. Never get that feeling of having the biggest dick. Just never get that. Just always some loser shows up. Just, God, I just could not get there. Just couldn't get there with this guy. Just could not get there. Could not get there. But a strong performance from the deck anyways. We'll just start another one. I hate how it does this. Like, you can't join while looking at your deck. Like, it should just say join over here where it says play league match. I don't know how you're supposed to beat that deck sometimes. It's like, I had that guy whittled down to, like, nothing. Just Teferi, the big Teferi is just fucking broken. Absolutely busted card. Any card that lets you just draw an extra card for free and then on taps 2 lands, insane. Like, that was another thing too. Like, if he didn't have that, if he didn't have the flying land, like a Celestial Colonnade basically there, I think I could have won too. Because there was one point where I had more attackers, they had blockers, but he was unable to untap that flying anchorage fucker. And I couldn't get through him. You know, it is horrible. And I never got Invoke Despair both games 2 and 3. This Invoke Despair, I have sided in, yet never seen it. I've sided in 3 times. 3 matches, never seen it once. That was almost halfway through my deck in that last game. 0 copies. Maybe, hopefully I milled one in. I didn't notice if I did. But, you know, I don't know. Just, that's horrible. Unable to beat somebody again. You just pour your heart and soul into some of these games. You just have your soul, you have your heart completely ripped out of your chest because of this. Like, I don't think I made a terrible play the entire time. I don't think I did. Like, I don't think there was anything like, oh my God, that was a horrible play. Oh my God, shoot yourself now. You know, I think I did everything that a normal person would be able to see. You know, of course, you know, rewatching and having unlimited time to think and having multiple people look at the thing, they probably find something I could have done a little bit better. But, you know, in the moment, when you're all by yourself, wondering what to do, I think I did about as good as any person could do. It just wasn't enough. The guy found that get lost, too. Crazy. That was another thing where he managed to find 2 spells to get out of that. Like, he just, I mean, I didn't know if there was a way he could get out. Like, I legitimately had no clue if he could get out of it. The only way I thought he could was, like, farewell and find another removal, and he did. He found 2 pieces of removal. Top deck. Off the Teferi. The Teferi was just way too powerful. I could not remove it. I killed 2 of them from his hand. I made him discard 2. 2 from his hand. And the one that survived won the game. Because it's fucking broken. And it's kind of, you know, a questionable card. You know, it's a little power crept because they wanted to, you know, make a statement, I guess. I'll keep. I mean, it's questionable hand again. These are the type of hands you got to play with this deck, though. You know, it's just a lot of 3-drops. What is this? Lotus Field with Artist Talent? What the fuck? I might lose real quick here because I don't have a fast clock right now. Is a Mana Confluence? I think I like just taking 4 over the pages. I mean, that's how they get their shit going, so we'll take that and see what happens. Does anyone know why City of Brass, when it taps, oh nice, it goes on the stack? Well, this one just doesn't. There must be a different wording. It's the only one that does that, right? I'm willing to ditch an Archfiend of the Dross. I guess I should have ditched an Unstoppable Slasher. All right, well, I'm happy to draw that. I won't forget the treasure chest. Yesterday I forgot the 1 treasure chest. Now we got what? 5 to open? I don't know. Oh my god. They have Vizier. Level 2 says non-creature spells you cast 1 less or whatever. Alright, we're just gonna swing here for 4. I'm at 11, which is at 5, I think. Yes. Duress isn't bad here. What's level 3? Hidden, what? Is there anything for? Oh yeah, Hidden Streams only cost 1 now. Yep. I guess this artist talent's the real card now, huh? Need Damping Sphere. Obviously, the Fatal Pushes get thrown away. I don't think I need those anymore. I mean, they have to kill me here. Or put up a blocker at least. Because this will take them down to 0. This attack. Start to stage you. I wish they would ban this just because it takes forever. Like, luckily, I didn't play against this much in paper. The few times I did, I was like, oh my god, man. He's gonna do this twice now? Interesting. And this just takes forever to get through. You don't have to discard, right? You may. Yeah. It's a long road ahead. Remember what that's targeting. 4 over the pages, alright. It's really nothing to say. I mean, you just sit here and you just like wait to die. And you just wonder how long this is going to take. I mean, this is forever. This turn started, what, how long ago? 5 minutes. It's been 5 minutes here. What turn is this for him? 4? Oh, yeah, lightning strike. Maybe he's going to kill me in a fascinating way like that. Just lightning strike me several times. No. Never mind. He must have Thassa's Oracle. It's weird how some of these cards take a while to discover. Remember that one card from Karlov Manor that Arclight Phoenix is you now, the one where you get to draw a card, and every card you draw, you put a counter on, then you move those counters to an attacking creature. That card nobody liked. Everyone said that card sucked, and all of a sudden it was just like a one of or two of in all their decks. Now this card, Artist Town, people are like, it's not that good, whatever. Now it's just you see it in a bunch of decks, you know? Oh, it was an interesting Lightning Strike deck. He just searches for 4 Lightning Strikes to kill me. How about that? There you go. 4 different Lightning Strikes. Obviously, Fatal Pushes need to leave. Same with Torch the Tower. That's horrible. All right. Dampening Sphere. Yes. Unlicensed Hers. Yeah. Ob Nixilis can't be too bad here. I still like... I still kind of like Invoke Despair too. Hidetsugu, maybe. Sure. I'll take out 1 heart. I'll leave 1 in just in case there's a Leer. So a different type of Lotus combo. I can't keep 1 lander. Not happening. Man, I maybe can play this. Keep and put the Archfiend of the Dross. Could be a while till I cast that, probably. Okay. I still think I like putting out Unlicensed Hearse first. You're gonna try and sweet up a sweet Ob Nixilis play. A little bit awkward. He's got to blow up a Thespian stage. Oh, I guess he's not going to. All right. Would I like to discard anything here? No, I think I'm good. Can't kill him by bringing Unlicensed Hearse as a creature, so just do this. Now I get the Damping Sphere, right? Alright. Probably is dead, I guess, now. Yeah, it was just one turn too late, it looks like. You know, this turn 5. The Ob Nixilis. I don't know. Ob Nixilis doesn't seem that good. Just seems kind of questionable. Like, I don't know. Like, people just, I mean, I've played against it. A lot of times I'm just taking damage from it too. Just like, sure, I'll take 4 damage. But it takes away an attacker. You know, I don't know. Just, you know, I just found Damping Sphere 1 card too late. I guess if I would have played Fear of Missing Out, I would have found it, right? I guess maybe that's what I should have done. But, you know, you run the risk of playing that, right? I don't know I'm top decking Damping Sphere, right? Like, so I could be just discarding, you know, an Archfiend of the Dross or potentially something else that I might need, right? So I don't know. Just, you know, I started today really hopeful and cheerful, and but now I'm like, you know, pissed off and upset about what happened. You know, playing against this, which is extremely boring to play against. Not really. It's like the only deck in the format I think where it's like this left, where you just the opponent doesn't even attempt to try to play with you. They don't think about anything other than just their combo. They don't do anything. And it's just the last deck left in Pioneer like this. You know, blue-eye control, I just couldn't find the right cards again. Here I'm 1 turn away again. Yeah, I know I could have done Fear of Missing Out and then probably cast the Damping Sphere, but that wouldn't have worked either. That might not work either if they did have Besage in hand. But I still would have had Unlicensed Hearse as well. So maybe I could have done it. I don't know. But it looks like this deck, all it tries to do, at least right now, is in game 1, it tried to win by lightning striking me to death. They can't really do that here, so I wonder what the plan is. And then what is this level 3? If a source you would deal, it deals that much damage plus 2. Okay, so yeah, that would still kill. Because that would be 4 lightning strikes to be 20. No, that would only be 20. I'm at 22. So where did I gain the life from? Oh, the Unholy Annex. Okay. So we'll see. I mean, I would assume I'm dead, though. Like, I can't imagine surviving this. Like, but we'll see. I don't know. That's what they did before, right? Or did they not get to level 3 on that? I don't know. Just hang out. You know, I'm done after this one, guys. I'm not going to play anymore. I got stuff I got to do anyways. But I'm just not feeling it. You know, just playing, you know, playing your heart out against blue-eye control and just barely losing. Like, that's how you normally lose, right? They just barely get over you. They just absolutely play real slow, methodically, and you know, they get their 1 Teferi Hero Dominaria, and you're dead. They get the 1 Wandering Emperor, you're dead. You know, it's just, oh, I see, now it's going to do 7. It does 7 damage now. Okay. This is their combo. Lotus combo with Artist Talent and Lightning Strike. Interesting. Okay. Well, you get to play against something new. It's just as boring as the other one, but at least it got Lightning Strike, so I'm okay with that. I mean, Lightning Strike's a cool card. They got the wrong artwork, though. I don't like the new Lightning Strike. I don't know which artwork I like the most, honestly. I have to look at them. I know the last two I haven't been big fans. I think I like this one. I think I like this one's artwork more than the one from Ixalan, but the one from Ixalan had good flavor text. Some of the ones from Ixalan had good flavor text because it's like pirates bumbling around. Like the pirate in that one's like getting just blasted by a lightning bolt. It's just like Reckless Rage has really good flavor text. Hard to starboard, hard to abandon ship, abandon ship. That's some good flavor text on that. And it goes with the picture, you know, the flying dinosaur thing just slamming into you. I think Magic Foundations, the new core set coming out, it's got like 450 cards in it. Is that right? That's crazy. I don't think I've ever had a set that big, right? Yeah, so this should put me down to 15, right? Yeah. Yeah, so they search for lightning strikes. It took all 4 of them, though. Right, I'm going to be at 1 here. No, we're not quite done yet. They could have just killed me there, but I guess I need a dig or something here? I don't know. They have 2 cards left in hand. Oh, that's right. They just use the whatever, the green card that gets the card back from their graveyard to their hand. Yeah, Gallabed Recovery. Ah, targeting Wish, so they must have them in their sideboard. Yeah, they have no cards left in their hand right now. Wow. There it is. All right. No. Dead. At least it was something different. At least it was a little bit different. I got to try and piece together what they were trying to do here. That only took, 15 minutes to kill me. And I had a total of what, 8, 7 turns, something like that. I mean, damn, that's fun Magic the Gathering there. Just sitting there, arms folded for 15 minutes of your life. And at least online, it is fast. On paper, it's horrible. Because guys try to tell me I have unlimited mana now. It's like, no, you don't. You don't have infinite mana. You got to keep track of your mana, dude. Like, I get so tired of that. Only in Pioneer does that happen. In mono green and then this deck, where it's just like, in paper, people just need help. Like, I don't know why. Maybe because the combos aren't as effective as they are in Modern and Legacy and Vintage. But, I mean, you try to play against that in paper sometimes. If you're playing against a guy who's just learning it or kind of mediocre with it, oh my God, that's a long, arduous process. And you're losing, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes you just sit there and you're like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm just going to sit here and you're just like waiting to die. And all of a sudden your opponent's like, I'll pass. You're like, holy fuck, that was 10 minutes, dude. All right, another turn, you know? Sorry, guys. That's going to do it for me. 1 and 2 on the day. God, I'm so close. I'm so close to the 5-0. So close, but so far away. You know, it's always that last game. The final game to get the 5-0 is always the toughest. That's the hardest one to get. I've done it before where I'm in the finals of like an RCQ or something. Or, in the semifinals. And I just can't quite get over the top. I just can't. And I'm sure it happens to everybody. But, man, it's so painful for me. All right, so I got some treasure chests here. I got 6 of them. I stored one from yesterday. Let's open these things up and see what's in here. Hopefully some good shit. All right. We got whatever the hell that is. We got Nuke Launcher. And Lotus Petal. All right. Nuka and Lotus Petal. It's not a nuke launcher in Fallout, is it? It's just a mini nuke launcher. What? Nuke launcher, 2-mana artifact equipment from Fallout. Equipped creature gets +3/+0 and has Intimidate. Wow, Intimidate. You haven't used that one in a long time. Whenever equipped creature attacks until the end of defending player's next turn, that player gets 2 rad counters whenever they cast a spell. Is rad counters like poison or something in Commander? I don't know. Equip 3. Intimidate can only be blocked by black and artifact creatures, right? Lotus Petal 0 from Tempest Remastered Artifact. What set was this originally out of? Tap, sacrifice it, add 1 mana of any color. Amazing in the eggs combo, right? Like that was like one of their better cards. All right, got 15 points. Helios 1. And Volatile Arsonist. Oh, I actually played this card a little bit. I haven't seen this guy in quite a while. All right. That's another land from Fallout Commander. Tap it, add a colorless. Tap 1, you get an energy. That sucks. That's not very good. Tap 3, pay X energy. Sacrifice Helios 1, destroy target non-land permanent mana available X. Activate only as a source. This card sucks ass. That card is bad. 3 mana. I mean, it's not. I don't like it. Like, that's a pretty bad energy card. You got to pay 1 to get an energy. I don't know about that one. All right. Volatile Arsonist. 3 double red human werewolf from Innistrad Crimson Vow. A 4/4 with menace and haste. Whenever Volatile Arsonist attacks, it deals 1 damage up to each target on-target creature, 1 target player, and/or 1 target planeswalker. Daybound. When it becomes a werewolf, it still has menace and haste, and it's a 5/5. Whenever Dire Strain or Anarchist attacks, it deals 2 damage to each up to 1 target creature, 1 target player, and up to 1 target planeswalker. I actually did play this a little bit. What was I playing it in? I remember trying this. Must have been something in Standard that I was working on at one point. But it's a cool card. I like it. I love these werewolf cards. Big fan of them. Let's see here. Another 15 points. All right, I'm just gonna get a blast. I mean, a Fallout card in every single one. Blasphemous and Root Maze. Blasphemous Act. Sorcery. 8 and a red from Fallout. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature on the battlefield. Blasphemous Act deals 13 damage to each creature. Wasn't there like a wish, like not a wish, but a miracle card like this too? I swear there was. Root Maze. Green enchantment, 10th edition. Artifacts and lands enter tapped. Okay. Not the worst. I think that's an okay card. All right, continue on. 20 points. Nice. What do we have here? We got Colony Hydra. Look at that mana cost. And then Godhead of Awe. Godhead. How much green is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 green Hydra, and 8/8 from Rise of Eldrazi with Trample. This spell costs green less to cast for each green creature you control. That's kind of cool. I don't remember this ever being played. That seems interesting. Huh. Okay, Godhead of Awe. Either 5 white or 5 blue or a combination of that. Creature, Spirit Avatar from Shadowmoor, a 4/4 flyer. Other creatures have base power and toughness 1/1. I don't remember this one either. Doesn't seem bad. I mean, not good enough to put in constructed, probably, but seems like decent in, well, anything seems decent in whatever. 5 points, Biting Palm Ninja. A Nipper, Biter. Collected Conjuring, and Starving Revenant. Starving. All right, Biting Palm Ninja. 2 and a black, Human Ninja, a 3/3 from Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. Ninjutsu, 2 and a black. Biting Palm Ninja enters with a menace counter on it. Whenever Biting Palm Ninja deals combat damage to a player, you may remove a menace counter from it. When you do, that player reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from it. Exile that card. So it loses menace the rest of the game? Seems ass. Like, I don't know about that card. That doesn't seem very good. A 3-mana Menacer that gets to look at a... I mean, I guess it's alright. It ain't that bad. 2 and a Collected Conjuring, 2, a blue and a red. Sorcery from Modern Horizons 1. Exile. Remember how long ago that feels? Modern Horizons 1. You're like, man, that was a great set. And back then we were like, holy shit, what's happening here? Exile the top 6 cards of your library. You may cast up to 2 sorcery spells with mana value 3 or less from among them without paying their mana cost. Put the exiled cards not cast this way on the bottom of your library in a random order. I don't know why people don't play this card. It seems kind of good. Maybe it's the 4 mana. I don't know. Starving Revenant, 2 double black Spirit Horror from Lost Caverns Ixalan, a 4/4. When Starving Revenant enters, surveil 2. Then for each card you put on top of your library, you draw a card and you lose 3 life. That's not bad. Descend 8. Whenever you draw a card, if there are 8 or more permanent cards in your graveyard, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. That's a fun card. I like cards like this. I've never seen it played, but I don't play drafts, so I'm sure it was very popular in draft. And 45 points. I'll take that. Struggle for Project Purity. Is that another reference to Fallout? Wasn't that the thing in Fallout 3? And Nikya of the Old Ways. Yeah, that was in Fallout 3, right? Struggle for Project Purity, 3 and a blue enchantment from Fallout. As Struggle for Project Purity enters, choose Brotherhood or Enclave. Brotherhood. At the beginning of your upkeep, each opponent draws a card. You draw a card for each card drawn this way. Oh, yeah, it's Commander, so you're going to draw 3 cards. Enclave. Whenever a player attacks you with 1 or more creatures, that player gets twice that many rad counters. I don't know what rad counters do. I would assume it's like poison. And Nikya of the Old Ways. 3 and a red and a green, a 5/5 from Ravnica Allegiance. You can't cast non-creature spells. You can't cast, so no lightning bolt for you. Whenever you tap a land for mana, add 1 mana of any type that land produced. So it just doubles each land. I mean, I guess it's okay if this is a complete creature deck and you're putting out big beasts. I don't really like that card. Not really into it. Maybe if it had Vigilance or something. All right, guys. Well, that is going to do it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I tried to enjoy it. I thought I was going to get that 5-0 for a second. I was wrong. I did not. I failed. And now we got to see if I can get back on track with this deck. Can I do it? And the answer is I don't know. I don't know. But I'm not going to be here tomorrow. I am too busy tomorrow. I have stuff I have to do. I will be here Friday. And I will be playing this deck on Friday, finishing this league off, see if I can't, I can't get a 5-0 now. Maybe I get a 4-1 again. Overall, this deck's done really well this week. What is it now? 7 and 3. No, it can't be that good. 6 and 2. 7 and 2. 7 and 4. It's 7 and 4, which is good. That's a good record. I think the deck is really strong. I think it's really, really strong. The sideboard maybe need a little bit of help. I don't know for sure. I mean, you look at the sideboard and it looks pretty good. But I've really been struggling to find sideboard cards. I almost every person I'm playing with, I mentioned this yesterday too, it's just I'm playing the main deck. Like, I am really struggling to find sideboard cards right now. Even Ob Nixilis was the most common sideboard card I got, and people just powered through it. I mean, that's a problem I've had with the card in other decks I've used it in. Mardu Energy, I used it a little bit in Rakdos. Aggro, I used it in Standard for a little bit. People just power through the fucker. It's like, I don't care. Take 2 damage. And, it's really weird because it's not as good as Liliana the Veil. Liliana the Veil, yeah, they discard a card. You both discard a card, but then you get to potentially, -2. I never got Ob Nixilis to Ultimate, right? It's ultimate 7. That's really high for a thing that comes in at 3 mana. But it is good. Target player draws 7, lose 7. But anyways, guys, this is going to do it for me. Let's do some shout-outs here. Shout-outs to Detective Scott Gunsey, the MTG bot, and the Nightbot. And a special shout-out here to Bass Biley for the follow. Really appreciate that. Again, first follower in almost 3 months. Thank you so very much, Bass Biley. So like I said, guys, I'll be back on Friday for more of this. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I tried to. I tried to do my best, but sometimes your best just isn't going to do. And I know last night, I was playing Golgari midrange on Standard on Arena. Man, I got rocked. I won 1 match out of like 6. And that deck had been doing good. So sometimes it's just, you know, like, it's just not your day. Today, I think it was still kind of my day, but just I couldn't quite finish off that guy. Just couldn't do it. So I got to, you know, try and let that go. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you all here around soon. Everyone be safe out there. Eat some good food, drink some good beverages, spend time with your loved ones. A lot more fun than hanging out with me. And I hope to see you all here on Friday or whenever you can make it. All right, everybody. Peace!